Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Pepper Tree Villa. It is time for the Daily Dose. Yeah, it's kind of late tonight. It's been a busy day around here. Got a lot done, a lot accomplished, and we're looking forward to some more stuff tomorrow as well. Ben will be here. We're going to be putting together a schedule, and we'll let you know what's going to be happening on PTV Live as well. So we'll see what happens with that. Oh, wow. Well, how is everyone doing tonight? Did you have a good day? Doug, did you have a good day?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, Doug had a good day. Hey, Noah.
Glad I stayed up late.
No. Oh, glad I said it. Thank you. Thank you, Noah. I'm glad about that too.
Hi, Stacy.
Oh, Doug says Stacy's here. There's Stacy. Hi, Stacy.
I'm on the other side of the couch, Pete. Hi, everybody.
Yeah, Doug's here. Let's see.
Oh, you're gonna show me?
See right there? There's Doug.
I look like I'm hoveled inside, squished into the couch.
Oh, well, Doug and I had some fun hanging out today at a coffee house in our local area. And we're going to go ahead and probably post a video about that, but we'll see what happens. So I'll let you know about that a little later. Hope you all had a good day. Stacy, what did you think? Did you have a good day? I hope so. But I thought I'd go ahead and get started with the Daily Dose here. It is February 15th, 2020. Follow Lofi. Yes, follow Lofi on Instagram and Twitter. Lofi loves attention. And yeah, we did get our new glasses here. Let me go ahead and... They're my new glasses. What do you think? I usually don't need them for reading because I'm nearsighted, so I can see everything up close, just like I can see what's what shows up right here on my camera. So it's not a problem. Oh, it's already it's already the 16th on the East Coast. That's true.
Yeah.
It is. But you know what? It's still the 15th here. So it's February 15th, 2020. On this day in 1899, Lillian Marie Bounds was born. She was born in Idaho. Now, who's Lillian Marie Bounds? Well, Lillian Disney. Walt's wife was born. And she's actually older than Walt. She was 2 years older, almost 3. Walt was born in 1901 in December. She was born in February of 1899, nearly 3 years more. Journey to the Kingdoms, good evening. Good to have you with us. So Lillian was born in Idaho, and then she moved to California. She began working at the studio. Walt found her there as an ink artist in the studio and fell in love, and they got married on July 13th, 1925. I remember mentioning this when Disneyland was just about to open during PTV Live. This was, wow, 7-8 months ago now that I mentioned this. And Walt and Lillian had their 30th anniversary party on July 13th, 1955 at Disneyland, the Golden Horseshoe. So anyway, they were born, she was born in 1899. They got married in 1925. And the last significant thing she did before she passed away was some significant fundraising for the Disney Concert Hall in downtown Los Angeles. It's a beautiful building. So that was...
She died when she was 98.
She was very old. She
was married twice. She got married 3 years after...
Yeah, she was very old.
Died. She married again.
Yeah, she did.
Wow.
She did.
She got to see Epcot open.
Yes, she did see Epcot open.
And she saw...
The studios open, too.
Yeah, she saw the studios.
Yeah, so she saw the success of Walt Disney World. It was very impressive, I'm sure, for her to see that. I posted a picture on Twitter and Instagram as the thumbnail for this video. Hope you're having a good evening. Yes, you know what, Journey to the Kingdoms? I am having a good evening. Thank you. Cinderella was released on this day in 1950. Now, it wasn't a wide release. It was actually originally released in just the city of Boston.
It was like the world premiere.
Yeah, it's the world premiere. I'm not quite sure why they chose Boston, but Boston was the city that they chose. So there it is, 1950, February 15th. But Cinderella did not get its wide release across the country until March 4th, 1950. But it was on this day that it made its official premiere, and it was an instant hit. Critics just thrived. They just loved the film. They said that it's the best effort. Hey, there's Ben. How you doing? PTV2. Thanks, Ben. But it was at this point that the critics finally said, this is the best film you've done since Dumbo. So that was 8 years. Of course, during that whole time, Disney Nerd Herders, thank you for joining. During that whole time, they were doing just piecemeal films during the war effort. It was hard for them to do an actual full-on film during the 40s. Of course, at this time of the year, they're doing a lot of nominations and things for films and things. And in particular, in this one in 1989, Who Framed Roger Rabbit was nominated for 6 Academy Awards. They didn't award the Academies, the Oscars that year until later in March. They've since changed the timing schedule of the Oscars, so now it's early in February, of course. You know that already, because they just recently gave them away. 1995, on this day, the Disneyana convention started. It was a kickoff at Disneyland. Now, Ben and I actually had an opportunity to attend this thing, but we opted not to do it because it cost extra money to get into the convention. And we just, you know, when you're poor, living in an apartment, scraping the bottom of the barrel to make sure that you can pay that rent. Things like a Disneyana convention kind of go to the wayside, but you know, they were selling, like I said, Disneyana antiques, collectibles. There were antique malls all over Orange County, so we would get our fill of being able to see things that we wanted to buy for our collections, which is where we actually got a lot of stuff for our collections, at the antique malls in Orange County. That was in 1995. The next year, 1996. Now, Ben and I both know this one because we were there at Disneyland when it opened, and down in the area of Disneyland when it opened. Team Disney Anaheim is a building that's backstage in the northeast corner of the property, very close to the entrance and exit of Harbor Boulevard and Ball Road for the freeway. Juan, hello. Taste of Valentine's for me tomorrow at Disneyland. Oh, yes, that's right. How was dinner at Knott's? You said you were going to grab dinner there. I hope it was good. I love the fried chicken there, but I don't know if you had fried chicken or not, but wow, that would be very nice.
He had some kind of burger bun thing. He
Oh,
posted
Juan
on-
did? Oh,
yeah.
oh, Juan, I guess you had a burger. So
Well, no, it was some kind of bun, ground beef thing that had French fried onions on it. He posted on Instagram. I don't know what it was.
I'll have to take a look at your Instagram, Juan, because apparently you did not have fried chicken for dinner. Anyway, Team Disney Anaheim opened backstage at Disneyland on this day in 1996. Ben and I, along with some other friends, it was more a taste of Snoopy.
Yeah, it was a Snoopy thing.
Cute. We never really called it Team Disney Anaheim, even though that was the official name. We always called it the Hot Dog Building. And the reason why, it was designed by Frank Gehry. Michael Eisner loved his architecture, so a lot of the buildings during that time, during Michael Eisner's tenure, were designed by Frank Gehry. So Team Disney Anaheim, on one side was green, that faced the freeway, and the other side was yellow, and we're talking mustard yellow, which is why we called it the Hot Dog Building. Mustard on one side, relish on the other, and all the weenies inside. So, the Hot Dog Building. That was in 1996. And then, this is interesting. In 1999, according to this, Magic Kingdom at Walt Disney World celebrated its 10,000th day of operation after opening its gates to guests on October 1st, 1971. Yep, there it is, Ben, a hot dog. Thank you, Ben. So yeah, 10,000 days in 1999, they'd officially been open.
They were never a 7-day-a-week park. When
Oh yeah, I think it was.
in 71?
I believe so.
Because Disneyland didn't have
Disneyland, yeah, Disneyland didn't operate 7 days until
Okay, well, I'll find that
1986. Doug's going to do a little quick research to find out about the operating schedule of Magic Kingdom. So, in the meantime, on this day in 2006, Mount Everest arrived in New York Times Square as part of a publicity stunt that was called the Expedition Adventure. They were advertising a new thrill ride that was going to be coming to Animal Kingdom because Expedition Everest opened a little later in 2006, of course. It opened in April. Happy birthday, hot dog. Juan. Did you find anything out, Doug?
I just found. I'm trying to look.
He's looking for it.
It's not that easy.
Because I don't have much more here. So
I'm trying.
Doug's doing his research. So everyone, Doug and I went to a coffee house this afternoon, and this particular coffee house is in a local community, and they actually roast their own beans. So it's pretty interesting, and these beans are roasted in a specific machine. We're going to be talking about that in a video coming up, but I haven't announced the day yet because I still have to do the full-on edit and put the music and all the graphics with it. But yeah, we will be having a new video coming about roasting your own coffee, and in particular, this coffee house, which we absolutely love this coffee house. We love the guy that owns the coffee house. It's great. He's still doing his research. Any luck?
I'm looking. There's some different ways it just doesn't.
It's not just instantly coming.
No,
he's
it's not.
he's doing his best to find out when it happened. So Ben, how was your day in San Francisco? I hope you had a good time. Everyone, Ben experienced something today. It's going to be oh, hello Juan. 3 cups of coffee. And they use your jam. Oh, I missed something there. I thought it was subbed. Oh, good. Okay.
Well, it's not the easiest thing to find.
Journey to the Kingdoms. Yes, there is going to be a vlog from Ben about his trip to San Francisco, I'm sure. It was the best day ever. Did they sing that song? I bet they did. Ben, did you tell in the stream what you did today? Go ahead and mention that. Because it was a lot of fun, apparently. No luck, Doug?
No, it's not the easiest.
Yeah, Doug's not finding any information. I'm just going to go with the fact that, yeah, they probably did operate on a daily schedule because that was 27 plus years that it took to hit 10,000 days. Oh, you did. You saw it on Instagram. Okay. Yeah, it was the best day ever. I mean, what's not to like about Bikini Bottom with SpongeBob? I'm sure it was a fun show. Well, Doug's not finding that information, but everyone, thank you for being here tonight. I know it's a late evening, so thank you for spending this time with us tonight. I just wanted to make sure that we got our daily dose in. There it is. Ben went to San Francisco to see the SpongeBob musical today. Yep. I wish I could have gone, but, we all make choices. Just couldn't make it. Anyway,
Well, we didn't know they were doing it until the very last.
yeah,
minute,
it was a
so it's
last
not
minute
like
thing, but even if we had, I just don't have the money for a Broadway show ticket right now. But that's okay. Everyone, thank you for joining us tonight. Oh, Stacy, you're watching Pokemon right now? Oh wow. Well, I think I'm gonna go take a shower and then maybe climb in bed. It's gonna be a long day tomorrow. We've got a lot happening tomorrow around here. So in the meantime, everyone, thank you so much for joining us for this edition of the Daily Dose. Jack Twaddle, hello there. Thank you for joining. We're just wrapping things up here. Jack is here. And Jeff, only passengers. Thank you. Yeah, we got to save our money for Christmas stuff. That's right, Juan, we do. So we're going to wrap things up here. Going to get going, but we'll be back again for another edition of the Daily Dose of Disney tomorrow. And we'll see. Maybe Ben might join tomorrow. It's going to be...
No, he'll be in Oakland.
Yeah, I know, but Ben might be able to join. He'll be back home. Maybe he'll be able to join. I'll talk with Ben tomorrow about that and see what he says. In the meantime, everyone, have a magical evening and have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. Thank you for joining us for this edition of the Daily Dose of Disney. We'll be back tomorrow with another edition. Good night, everyone.